As Saturday's Premier League clash against Everton approaches, the atmosphere at London Colney has been one of sharp focus, renewed energy, and collective determination. The players have returned to the training ground with a clear sense of purpose, fully aware of the importance of the challenge that awaits them this weekend. Every session this week has been structured to prepare both mind and body for a tough contest against an Everton side that always brings intensity and physicality. Training opened with high-tempo warm-up drills designed to raise intensity levels quickly. The coaching staff placed strong emphasis on movement, sharp passing, and pressing triggers, ensuring that every player was mentally switched on from the first whistle. The message was clear. Everton will not give space easily, so speed of thought and precision in execution must be at their highest level. Tactical work followed, with Mikel Arteta and his staff focusing on shape and balance. Defensive organization was drilled repeatedly, especially dealing with crosses, second balls, and set-piece situations, areas where Everton traditionally pose a threat. Communication across the back line was loud and constant, with leaders ensuring that standards never dropped for a second. In midfield sessions, the focus turned to control and tempo. Players worked on receiving under pressure, quick transitions, and vertical passing to break Everton's compact structure. The intensity of these drills reflected the expected battle in the middle of the park on Saturday, where winning duels and maintaining possession will be key to dictating the rhythm of the match. The attacking units were put through detailed finishing routines, combining creativity with ruthlessness in front of goal. Quick combinations around the box, wide deliveries, and late runs from midfield were all rehearsed as the team looks to convert dominance into goals. The forwards showed hunger and confidence, pushing each other to higher standards with every repetition. Beyond the tactical and physical work, there has also been a strong emphasis on mentality. Team talks throughout the week have reinforced unity, discipline, and belief. The players understand that every match at this stage of the season carries weight, and that consistency is what separates good teams from great ones. As the final training sessions approach, recovery and sharpness are being carefully managed. The squad looks focused, motivated, and ready to represent the badge with pride. The preparation has been thorough, the standards high, and the message unified. Arsenal must impose their identity, fight for every ball, and show the hunger required to secure a positive result against Everton. Saturday is another opportunity to take a step forward together. The work on the training ground has laid the foundation. Now it's time to deliver on the pitch. As the week unfolds and Saturday's Premier League encounter against Everton draws ever closer, the atmosphere at London Colney has been one of intense focus, quiet confidence, and collective determination. There's a clear understanding within the squad that every fixture at this stage of the season carries its own weight, its own responsibility, and its own opportunity. Preparation, therefore, has been detailed, demanding, and purposeful, with every player fully committed to the task ahead. From the very first training session of the week, the tone was set. The players returned to the pitches with sharp minds and eager bodies, fully aware that Everton will arrive ready to challenge every duel, contest every second ball, and test Arsenal's resolve from the first minute to the last. The coaching staff made it clear that preparation would not simply be about physical readiness, but also about mental strength, tactical discipline, and emotional control. Training sessions began with dynamic warm-ups designed to raise intensity quickly. Short sprints, agility drills, and coordinated movement patterns ensured that players were alert and engaged from the outset. The emphasis was on sharpness and rhythm, reflecting the need to start Saturday's match on the front foot. Everton are a side that can grow in confidence if given early encouragement, and Arsenal's preparation has focused heavily on imposing authority early in the game. Passing drills followed, with particular attention paid to speed and accuracy. One-touch combinations, positional rondos, and pressure-based exercises were used to replicate the tight spaces Arsenal are likely to face. Everton are expected to sit compact at times, making it essential that the ball moves quicker than the opponent. The coaching staff repeatedly stressed the importance of scanning, decision-making, and bravery on the ball, ensuring that players trust their technique even under pressure. A significant portion of training this week has been dedicated to tactical organization. Mikel Arteta and his assistants worked closely with the defensive unit, drilling shape, spacing, and communication. Everton's threat from wide areas and set pieces was carefully analyzed, and the team rehearsed various scenarios involving crosses, long balls, and second-phase play. Defenders were encouraged to remain aggressive but disciplined, stepping out at the right moments while maintaining compactness as a unit. Set-piece training was particularly intense. Both attacking and defensive routines were practiced repeatedly, with the coaching staff demanding absolute concentration. Every run, block, and delivery was scrutinized, as matches against Everton are often decided by fine margins. The message was clear: details matter, and success often comes down to preparation in moments that can easily be overlooked. In midfield-focused sessions, the emphasis shifted to control and balance. Players worked on maintaining positional discipline while also being ready to press aggressively when triggers appeared. Everton are known for their physical presence in midfield, so winning duels and protecting the ball were central themes. Training drills simulated high-contact situations, ensuring that players are comfortable receiving and distributing the ball under pressure. Transitions were another key focus area. Arsenal's ability to move quickly from defense to attack has been a defining feature of their play, and this week's sessions reinforced that identity. Midfielders and attackers practiced quick vertical passes, overlapping runs, and intelligent movement between the lines. The objective was to exploit moments when Everton's structure is disrupted, turning defensive solidity into attacking opportunity in seconds. Attacking drills brought a different kind of intensity. Forwards were pushed hard in finishing exercises, combining creativity with ruthlessness in front of goal. Wide players worked on deliveries into the box, while central attackers focused on positioning, anticipation, and composure in front of goal. Every missed chance was met with encouragement to try again, reinforcing confidence rather than fear of failure. The connection between midfield and attack was a major point of focus. Players rehearsed patterns of play designed to draw Everton out of position, creating space for runners from deep or overlapping fullbacks. These patterns were repeated until they became instinctive, ensuring that on match day, decisions are made naturally and without hesitation. Beyond the tactical and technical aspects, there has been a strong emphasis on physical conditioning. Fitness coaches have carefully managed workloads, balancing intensity with recovery to ensure players are fresh for Saturday. Gym sessions complemented on-pitch work, focusing on strength, core stability, and injury prevention. Recovery protocols, including stretching, ice baths, and massage, were strictly followed, underlining the club's commitment to long-term player health. Mental preparation has been equally important. Team meetings throughout the week reinforced unity, accountability, and belief. The players were reminded of the standards expected when wearing the Arsenal badge and of the responsibility they carry to supporters around the world. The coaching staff emphasized that confidence must come from preparation, not complacency, and that respect for the opponent never turn into fear. Leadership within the squad has been evident. Senior players took responsibility during training, guiding younger teammates, setting the tempo, and ensuring standards were upheld. Communication was constant, both on the pitch and off it, reflecting a group that understands the value of collective effort. Video analysis sessions played a key role as well. The squad reviewed Everton's recent performances, identifying strengths, weaknesses, and patterns of play. These sessions were interactive, encouraging players to contribute observations and ask questions. By involving the entire squad in the analytical process, the coaching staff ensured that everyone understands their role and responsibilities for Saturday's game. As the week progressed, training sessions became more refined, shifting from heavy workloads to sharpness and clarity. Small-sided games were used to maintain intensity while fine-tuning decision-making. These games were fiercely competitive, with players pushing each other to higher levels, reflecting the hunger and ambition within the group. The final days before the match have been about calm focus. The groundwork has been laid, the plans are clear, and the squad looks united in purpose. Confidence is built not on words, but on the quality of preparation, and this week's work has reflected a team ready to meet the challenge head-on. Saturday's clash with Everton is more than just another fixture. It is a test of character, discipline, and consistency. The players understand that victories are earned through hard work on the training ground long before the first whistle is blown. Every sprint, every drill, and every conversation this week has been geared towards delivering a performance worthy of the club's ambitions. As match day approaches, the message from the training ground is simple but powerful. Stay focused, trust the process, and fight for every moment. With preparation complete and belief strong, Arsenal head into Saturday ready to compete, ready to impose their identity, and ready to give everything for the badge.